NextAuth.js and Auth.js are two popular open-source authentication libraries designed to give developers full control without vendor lock-in. While both share the same core philosophy, their ecosystems, flexibility, and ease of use differ significantly. NextAuth.js was the original, highly popular, and open-source authentication library specifically built to integrate seamlessly with the Next.js framework. It offers high customizability, supports a massive number of social login providers, 80+, and works with any database via various adapters. As a self-hosted library, it provides full control over your code and zero vendor lock-in for your authentication logic. However, developers must manually implement all UI components and advanced security features like MFA. I am a user of NextAuth.js, which has been the established go-to open-source library for authentication in the Next.js ecosystem for years. While it offers high flexibility, an extensive list of provider integrations, and allows me to maintain full control over my code, the general user experience is often described as complex, difficult to customize, and the documentation can be confusing, especially with credential flows. The major pain point is that it requires significant development time for advanced features like MFA or complex custom authentication, leading many developers to either spend weeks building workarounds or transition to managed services like Clerk or the newer, more developer-friendly BetterAuth. A pricing of NextAuth.js is zero, as the entire library is free and open source, and the permissive ISC license, meaning there are absolutely no costs for commercial or personal use. Since it is a self-hosted solution, you only pay for the database and server infrastructure required to run your application and store user sessions, which avoids the per-user subscription fees charged by managed services like Clerk. The only indirect cost is the significant development time required to manually build the front-end login UI and implement advanced features such as MFA and multi-tenancy. Auth.js is the universal, framework-agnostic evolution of the original NextAuth.js core engine designed to work across all modern front-end frameworks like SvelteKit and Remix. It offers the same powerful features as NextAuth, including supporting numerous providers and various database adapters for session management. This project maintains the core philosophy of high customizability and zero vendor lock-in over authentication logic. Developers still need to dedicate time to building their own UI and manually integrating complex features like MFA. I am a user of Auth.js, and my experience is that while it is an incredibly powerful open source library that offers maximum flexibility, it comes with a steep learning curve and significant setup complexity. The biggest pain points are historically the confusing documentation and the difficulty in implementing non-standard or custom authentication flows, often requiring developers to spend days troubleshooting basic features like credentials and callbacks. For new projects, the community now widely recommends BetterAuth, as the original project has transitioned its core maintenance to the BetterAuth team, making the newer library the officially recommended path forward. A pricing of Auth.js is zero, as the entire project is free and open source and distributed under the ISC license, meaning there are no costs for using it in any commercial or personal application. Since it is a self-hosted library, developers avoid the per-user subscription fees associated with managed services like Clerk, only incurring costs for their own database and hosting infrastructure. The true cost is the development and maintenance time required to build and secure the UI components and manually implement advanced features like multi-tenancy and two-factor authentication. In the end, choosing between NextAuth.js and Auth.js depends on your framework needs and the level of customization you want. Both remain powerful options, but modern projects increasingly prefer BetterAuth as the officially recommended evolution of these tools. If this video helped, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay productive and stay organized.